Next up, I've got some CDs. Some CDs that I found in various charity shops here, there and everywhere over the last few weeks. Whatever. First of all, let's start with, which is not first on my list, but never mind. Basil White. Oh, I forgot to take them out of the cases. Barry White. You can't go wrong with a bit of Barry White. Now, why can't you go wrong? There he is. One thing about Barry White records and CDs, they're always packaged quite badly. They've just really not spent enough money on Barry, which they should, right? Because he's such a big name in music. Now, this is kind of best of, but it's got some good stuff. Soul Seduction is the title. Nice design, coloured CD there. Was there a picture of him underneath? No, see what I mean? By cheap. Couldn't even be bothered to put another picture of him underneath. Terrible. And it's the same picture on the back than it is on the inside. I mean, yeah, it's just terrible. Anyway, little story about Barry inside. He was around quite a long time before he was known as Barry White. And there's some great tracks on here. Now, what makes them great? Well, apart from the obvious thing that the ladies like, but the musicianship is what I like, particularly the drummers. Some of his songs are 7 minutes long, 8 minutes long, and the drummer is keeping this solid beat for that much time. That is quite amazing. The best song on here is Honey Please. Was it? Yeah, Honey Please Can't You See? I think that was it. Great song. Hang on. Why don't I look at my notes? That would be the best idea, wouldn't it? Yeah, drums are high in the mix, which I like. And a nice wide stereo field. A bit like Barry himself. He actually studied as a music producer when he started. So that accounts for the great productions, because that's where his ear was, amongst other things. But yeah, some of the drumming is amazing. To keep that solid beat going, unfussy, again and again and again, minute after minute, without making any mistakes. Didn't have Pro Tools in those days. If you made a mistake, start it again. That was it. But of course, you never get who's playing the drums. Again, I should look that up really, shouldn't I? See who Barry White's drummer was. See if he had the same drummer for albums, certain albums or whatever. Right, burble. Next up, Blue Oyster Cult. This is a live album, and Blue Oyster Cult are one of those bands that are kind of better live than they are on album for whatever reason. This is a very old CD. You can tell the way it's been listed. Remember when they used to put the numbers in squares? Shows you how old it is. Picture of the guys there. Quite a nice sort of, looks like a pencil finish kind of drawing. Maybe it is actually. Yeah, I mean, they didn't have technology back then to change it, did they? Like they do now. You can take a photo and make it look any way you like. Strange one there. But, and it's got Don't Fear the Reaper on it, of course. So I thought it's worth getting it for that. I do see a live double album, not this one, another one, in the record shop. They had two versions, and I don't know why I still didn't buy it, but after listening to this, I shall probably get it. The only thing with this one is Don't Fear the Reaper is the best track by a long shot. The rest of it is a little bit too middle of the road and a bit too normal. Yeah, it's a bit strange. I thought they were a little bit more inventive, but maybe this is a later. What date is this? See, 82, so maybe this back in the 70s. They were a little bit more inventive, a bit more left field. I need to do some research on Blue Oyster Cult and buy that flipping live album. I bet it's not there when I go back, because it's been there for months. Right, what else? I got this Superjoint Ritual. Now this was sealed. But it's Phil Anselmo from Pantera. Nice design CD. There you go. Very nice that. And it was £1, and I thought, well, yeah, let's just give it a go. Again, you know the name, but it just passed me by when all the other metal stuff was coming out. In what date is it? 2002. There's you get your money's worth because there's like 18 tracks on here. Wow! But it's much better than I thought. Much better than I thought. It's well recorded, and the songs you would think they'd just be kicking out any sort of 3-chord stuff with Phil's distinctive vocals over the top. But no, there's some thought gone into those songs. They are pretty damn good. Again, deserves another listen. Last one I picked up the other day, I saw it in the shop the day before, and I thought, I don't know, should I get it or not? But then I kind of forget it's just £1, so why not? Mr. Drums, Buddy Rich. Nice picture. It's 3 C. Is it 3 CDs? Yeah, 3 CDs. The CDs are just shiny jobbies like that. It's got quite a nice thick booklet, which again makes a change, and it's got a little bit of information about every song, which is always interesting, and it gives you who's playing each instrument on every song, which is a rare thing. It's a shame they don't do that on Barry White, etc. And just a little bit of a bit of an interview as well. Picture of him there, blimey, he's young there, look. Young Buddy Rich there. Still got hair. Another picture of him there, and a picture of him in later years on the back, playing drums in a roll neck sweater. That's kind of his look. But again, I've not listened to all of this. You've got 3 CDs worth, and there are some doubling up tracks. I mean, look how many tracks there are. Holy moly! Yeah, very nice little package. Nice little package, as they say. So that was it. That was me. That was me CDs. Dagenham coming out. That was the CD collection over the weeks recent from various shops.